He'll bring it out. It's Booth. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The give from the gun. Turning it on. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the step-off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. Looking downfield, it's Natty. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He'll try to take it back. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Warriors! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Got enough for the first. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Clemson is quick to the line. To the ground. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Got it in the middle, it's Tate. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Got it in the middle. It's Tate. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Tight end now in motion. On the run, it's Booth. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really nice run there. This guy's so exciting to watch when he's out in the open field. Kind of reminds me of old Clemson greats like C.J. Spiller and Travis Etienne. When they got into the second level, you just held your breath because you thought there was a chance they could break it off for a touchdown. This guy has that same dynamic playmaking ability.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback can go in the other direction.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
They'll send the tight end in motion. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Man, ain't no way, man.
Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Finds his tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive.
Watch this, twin. I don't even know who that is in here, but watch this.
We'll see if
He
they
think he got some shit.
get another snap before the clock hits zero. Looking for a crease. It's nice. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break, and we've reached the end of one.
I ain't losing to Hawaii, twin.
Look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, the ground game. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Makes the grab. It's Galloway. His defense gives
Bro.
up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. The Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield. It's Mendoza. Snap in the middle. It's Austin.
Bro, I just do not be understanding this shit, though, bro. Like,
18-yard line.
how the fuck is...
Timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And the Rainbow Warriors with the 1st and 10. On the run, it's Knight. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talk to the defensive coordinator coming into this game. He knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that.
Really nice job by the quarterback. Hey, a lot of quarterbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed
I just don't understand how the niggas just.
Rainbow Warriors didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the
Oh,
field.
Scooter. God, get me out of here, bro.
The Buffaloes will kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone, it's Booth. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Offense in a bunch formation. To the air, it's Manning. With the catch, it's Booth. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
And they tacked on the extra point. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Looks as
give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Payne. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Out of the gun. The running back has it. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. And the Buffaloes come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Now the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Payne. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on third down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game calling plays.
The throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. On first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Manning. Makes the catch, it's Dixon. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Wants to throw it. Dances away to buy time. A strike downfield. Breaks into the open. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability putting this defense on alert early.
To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Put the ball on him.
Your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Got a man. It's Dixon. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Manning. Going for 6. Touchdown, Oregon! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. On the opening drive, nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
What's good, man? Tap in.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
Come on. Yay. What's good, Tuck?
One tackle and picks up a few.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws.
Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. Tap the ball, bro.
And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll throw on 3rd down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll pull it down.
He got to get that up. That's 95 Kyler Murray. He ain't giving shit up. Damn, he fast as fuck, though.
3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered.
Yeah,
Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run,
bro, do you see this, bro?
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
Bro.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on 3rd down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Murray. Buying some time as he moves left.
He not going. He not going. You better keep going to the other side because he not going for that.
Really nice play call there by the defensive coordinator as well. He was trying to do something aggressive to stop the momentum of the offense. They look pretty good on this drive. They were marching the football down.
Come on, man. Get this nigga out of here, man. Nigga be trash, man.
Dials it up, the pass rush at the right time, trusting his guys up front to get it done, and they're able to get the sack.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
if I throw a pick. It's fourth down anyway.
Turning it on. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. The Ducks trying to win the day by running for another first down.
Run the football. It's always been the staple. We can go back as far as you want with Oregon teams. The ones that were...
Oh, man. Throw the ball, man. Why are you not throwing the ball, bro?
Run the ball, baby.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Going to swing it on second down.
Good ball, good ball, good ball. Good way to throw it in his head. Good way to throw it in the dirt. That was a bad one right there, boy. God damn.
Trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Making side adjustments here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Keeps looking downfield. Another incompletion on third down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Deep shot for the end zone.
Oh, my God, Archie.
We have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw. It's Murray. Grabbed over the middle. It's Graham.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Wants to throw again. Steps away to find some room. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They have
Fires the pass, intercepted. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
To the air, it's Manning. Fires to the tight end. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line. They'll run it on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in
on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Bang it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? You can't make the catch. He was open on the crossing route, and instead they're facing a 4th down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
They've only converted 1 time in 3 4th down attempts, but they'll try to move the sticks with this one. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4-yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He's got an open man. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon!
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Murray. Fires left. Finds a man by himself. Flying down the left side. The tag. Touchdown, Dogs. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
The short hands, it's Tate. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Good job by the
On those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback.
A shot toward the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a baller like him, that's a playmaker, but now I got one-on-one matchups elsewhere that I got to go take advantage of. If they're going to double cover him, I'm going to take advantage of some matchups somewhere else.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Murray. He'll take a deep shot here. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wide out set, trips right. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Keeps it on the draw. And they are...
bringing it out. It's Booth. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Looking for a gap. It's Booth. And tackled after a small pickup there.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Here's the second down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind. But look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Goal to throw it here on second down. Quick throw to the left. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
The offense starts with a short field. He hands it off from the gun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The tight end has got it, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Dutch hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. What did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Green. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. A great catch and run for 6. Simple throw.
On my mic. Hold on. Hey, Aaron. I don't want to hear that, bro. I quit when I want to, bro. If you still in here. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to get us going here.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Booth. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Receiver in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback. He's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, backs they have here now on this roster. There are just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Defense is coming after him. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's past the marker and still going. And he finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Where teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Tigers will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. A horrible field position to start the drive through, but they just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Receivers are bunched together. Secondary backed up off the ball now. First play looking to throw it. And the tight end hauls in on the corner route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough match.
Breaks free with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. The Razorbacks looking to run some tempo here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Bush. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And the Razorbacks move into the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Trying to find room. It's Booth. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Stepping back, it's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this fourth down. Movement here from the tight end. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's looking deep again. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down. Comes up short. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry up. Running play called on 3rd and short. Oh, they've got him behind the line. A tackle for loss to conclude the 1st quarter of play. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the 1st quarter stats. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Throws to the tight end. Nice catch. Good tackle after the catch, but it's 1st and goal at the 8. And the Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Clemson. And just a simple sneak to earn the 6 points, Kurt.
Yeah, no need to overthink it. The sneak works exactly as it's designed, and you get the score.
Now the lineup to kick the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. It's caught inside the 30. Still on his feet. Look out, off and running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Arkansas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the all-important extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Booth. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Manning. Nice grab, it's Booth. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. The Tigers will crank up the tempo. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Dixon. Tigers may, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense able to hold it there to a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looking for a gap, it's Booth. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Now they call a run. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Grab made by the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The Cardinals quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They started the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
He's found some room at the 45. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. Return starts from inside the 5.
Tough way to start this game, but it would be quite a statement if this offense could drive 90-plus yards and a score on their first drive. But who knows if they'll actually be able to do it.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, 1st down and big yards.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The completion makes it 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stops short of the marker after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
And they pick up the 1st on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down, they load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Pressure is coming. Swarm with the pass rush.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Just standing there, gets hit again.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic, and with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Aggressive call on the opening play. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking for a receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Booth. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and that's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
To throw, it's Barnett. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
And decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Could take it all the way. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Graham. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quick throw testing the middle. And they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded with not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Looking deep downfield to the left. This one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another first and 10. He hands it to the back, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quick throw to his receiver. It's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Grab down the middle. It's Fields. They make the tackle, but nice game. Sets him up first down at the 14.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Give it to the back again. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. To throw, it's Manning. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, here's the throw deep downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. Well run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. There's the handoff. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting ripped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
Wide open downfield. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tide.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
So here we go. First play of the drive under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. He made the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Looking for 6. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. Will be first and goal from the 1. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Dropping back, it's Barnett. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. He'll be brought down as time runs out in the first half. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Will be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And he goes down after a solid game on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They mix it up with a run. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
2nd down after that previous play. Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Tigers come to the line with 1st and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the quarterback keeps it here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Contact as he threw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, what a throw. But what's more impressive is the toughness by that quarterback, knowing he's about to get hit and still makes that throw.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. To the air, it's Barnett. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. 2nd down after the incompletion.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Urgency now for the offense. That hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Pump over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
To the air, it's Barnett. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Stopped right there, but it's first and goal at the 5. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of it.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. They're down by a couple possessions. Do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Alabama. Still no answer for this offense. That's an important score. We got a 1-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here?
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use, but what point are you going to start putting those into play?
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge...
Will kick this away to get us going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. The sure hands, it's Coleman. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down but missed it.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds his man. It's Knight. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down. Great job by the D.
And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Broken tackle, still going. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
Completion makes it second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Manning. Looking to scramble. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. They grab the early lead.
Well, there you go. That's the advantage of having a mobile quarterback on full display right here. He breaks away from the pocket, uses his speed to threaten the defense, and then eyes his target and delivers a strike for a touchdown.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Coverage seems flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Remember last time, North were on fourth down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Grab behind the line. It's Knight. That's the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
I'm going to...
Will kick this away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. scanning the field. It's Mendoza. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it in the opening drive from their own territory. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Commodores. Well, that is a dream start for the offense. But what an opening possession.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Booth. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Manning. He's got a man down the middle. Breaks into the clear. Past the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets the ball on as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. He makes the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. And the Commodores will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The sure hands. It's Graham. bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. The shotgun handoff here. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. 4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's caught. Touchdown, Commodores.
I can't believe this guy came down with his catch. Unbelievable play for a touchdown. The quarterback took a chance by throwing that into double coverage, and the receiver somehow went up and makes a play on the ball and came down in the end zone for a touchdown.
And he makes the grab. They convert the 2-point try and now lead by 8. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Back to pass. It's Manning. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch. It's Bentley. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
There's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On the run, it's Booth.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open and just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He bought some time, now lets it go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He can go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
In the red area, it's Booth. Putting toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? That's a fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And they'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Through 1 quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking downfield near the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
The extra point makes the lead 6. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. We're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looking deep to the right side. And the deep shot is caught for a big game.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. 2nd down play coming up.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
And this time it's complete. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Commodores come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Back and forth they go. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Booth. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Manning. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness. Kirk getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Ducks will have to kick this away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. You keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Short connection to the tight end here. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Commodores will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to pull it down and run. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Took contact on the throw. It is intercepted. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. An inside give now from the shotgun. 1st down and more. He's still running. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on 1st down. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Field goal is good. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Booth. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Commodores will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out. It's Booth. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield with the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Bringing pressure. He's picked for a third time tonight. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now,
Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Both out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. So the blitz does not get home that time. He stands in the pocket and delivers the throw.
Yeah, good throw, but really it's all about that offensive line. The communication, you can see him pointing out the blitz and being concerned pre-snap. It worked out perfectly for them. They were able to put each offensive lineman on a defender and gave the quarterback the time he needed to make that throw.
And the Commodores will line up now. It's 1st and goal. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Vanderbilt.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Makes a quick catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Commodores.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. To throw, it's Manning. He'll take a deep shot here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays.
Nowhere to run up the middle. And the Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Ducks will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long,